Check, check, mic check. Well, good evening, folks. Welcome back to Eric's Wacky Racing. I hope you're having a great night. Well, we got our special guest back with us here. Brandon, if you want to say hello.
Thank you for having me back, Eric. Muchly appreciated. I'm ready to have a good time.
All right. Cool. Well, we're here tonight with the Spydr Gaming, or excuse me, Juicyspydr Gaming 100. Right now, they're just finishing up their qualifying time. They had open qualifying. Jonathan Adams with the quick time with a 29.213 right now. Has the quick time, so he will be setting on the pole. Then we got Nick Hapiak and Kevin Cordall. Took me a little bit there, so cool. Well, you got any information there about the race here tonight there, Brandon?
No, not really. It's just going to be a really good race. There's going to be multiple lines run tonight. It's not going to be a one-line track. There's going to be some bumping and shoving, and these guys are going to get after it. I can already tell from practice and qualifying that they're trying to run some good laps.
Cool. Well, as we're getting the guys out on the grid right now, so a little bit of information here for the race. We got 100 laps here at Charlotte. First stage, only stage, is going to be at lap 40. They're running the Charlotte Open set. They're going to have 4 extra sets of tires and 60% fuel. So that's probably going to put that fuel window kind of in I want to say about the 30 lap range. Mark saying, go 4 over there on Twitter. Cool. Awesome. Twitch, not Twitter. I always get those mixed up.
It's okay. A lot of people do. It's okay.
Alrighty.
We're not gonna hold that against you.
I don't blame you. I hope not, anyhow. Alright, we're gonna go through your starting order here.
Starting on the pole, Jonathan Adams. Second, Nick Hapiak. Third, Kevin Cordall. Fourth, Pacey Wygant. Fifth, Michael Fish. Sixth, Mark Morton. Seventh, Stephen Oberstadt. Eighth, Lily Sharp. Ninth, Vince Borowski. 10th, Rodney Ayers. 11th, Owen Winkley. 12th, William Crow. 13th, Michael Morgan. 14th, Lane Myers. 15th, John Hapiak. 16th, Jacob Fortino. 17th, Brian Earhart. 18th, Max Merritt. And 19th, Jimmy Monch.
Well, gotta thank my wonderful wife for doing that for us here tonight. We were trying to get through all the drivers. She's a lot quicker at reading them than I am at picking them out here. So, alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting here into 3 and 4, getting ready for the pace car to jump off. So Barney gonna be in control of this. So we're gonna jump up to Barney here at the starter cam. If you guys didn't know that Barney is the name of the flagman on iRacing. So I guess that's what everybody decided to call him, is Barney. All right, they're coming out of 4, coming on the screen now. And here we go with Barney in control. Green flag in the air. Barney waving it like they just don't care.
Here we go.
2x2. Off the start. Everybody trying to jostle for position. Here down into 1 and 2. Jonathan still holding on to the lead with Nick right on that outside. Didn't quite get it cleared off the start. Nick
The
looks
outside line looks like if they can hook up, they can go.
well,
On
looks
the
like
outside,
Yeah,
maybe.
looks like Nick's trying to make that pass on the outside, but Jonathan coming back on that inside. Jonathan lost the lead though for that first lap. Nick was the leader.
Nick. Yeah, if he can get Pacey behind him, I think they may be able to walk away just a little bit, but it's still too early to tell. Way, way too early.
Yeah, we did.
It's only the second lap.
Yeah. Well, as they're racing that hard right now, that's going to cause them to wear out the tires. Oh, somebody tagging the wall back, coming off of 4 there. And then we also had a driver started on pit road. That was Jacob, just in front of these guys here. They're 3 wide coming off corner number 2. They're going to sort it down to 2 wide. Still a pretty good battle here for the top spot with Nick out front.
Most definitely.
Now, every once in a while, you guys might see a car blinking in and out. That is somebody's internet connection. Just kind of stuttering a little bit. So that's why they blink in and out. Still 2x2. They're thinking about 3 wide. That is Michael Fish thinking about going to the outside of Pacey. But Pacey gets them cleared. Down the back chute they go.
Well, now Pacey's going to try to dive to the inside of Nick. We'll see if he can do it, but he just doesn't have enough momentum yet. He's got to bide his time. He's got to wait.
And right now, Nick out front. Pacey running second. Looks like Mike at the line got 3rd. Jonathan falling back to 4th. And Mark in that 5th spot. Mark in the 4. Started in 6th. Has gained 1 spot. Actually, our biggest mover right now, I think, is Jimmy Munch.
Nice job.
Mark Morton looking for more here through 1 and 2. And on the backstretch he goes. Right now, I mean, seems like the top side's kind of prevailing. But is that burning up their tires? I know in these old cars. Oh, somebody hard in the wall. I believe that was 17 there. Oh, he may have some damage. He's pretty slow, but no caution. Oh, no, 72 gets turning. Man, that's going to be harsh.
Caution. Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, well, let's go back there and check that out. We'll check out the first part here. Oh. All right, we found it. Let's go take it to the chopper here. So going into 3 and 4, it looks like the 06 catches the left rear quarter panel of Rodney and gets him sideways there. Gets a little more, turns him straight up into that outside wall. So he's got some right front damage there. And then a little bit later here, everybody trying to dodge around him. The 72 and the 77 make contact. The 77 goes around here, looks like. Double check that. Yeah, they were trying to get around Rodney And 77 just comes down just a little bit into the 72. In that tri-oval, that gets tight. 72 hard into the outside wall. A lot of front end damage. That could be the night done for the 72 of Max, unfortunately. And Rodney could be also done. A lot of damage there for those two guys.
Unfortunate and stuff for both of them. But hey, that's the way racing is, and that's just what happens. We all know it when we get in the cars. It could happen, it could not. You never know.
That is for sure, yeah. That left front, or excuse me, right front of Rodney's definitely looks like it's not turning in the right direction. And
no, sir.
Max back there, front end, he looking like a modified.
I like modifieds.
They may be able to get him fixed up and get back out on the track, but hard to say right now. So first caution coming out at a lap. What was that lap? We'll say 5 or 6. So what you thinking so far? Early caution here at Charlotte.
They're racing hard so far, but they're using their head, so far. I mean, they still have 80, 90 something laps to go. We're only couple laps in, so they're gonna have a long time to go. So they just need to kind of just breathe and just let kind of things happen, and then act from there and capitalize on it.
Yeah, that is for sure. Remember, they got stage at lap 40, so we're gonna have a caution here in about 30 laps. Right now, they're coming across the line, gonna be getting 10 laps down out of the 100. They're choosing the cone, choose cone rule here. But I'm assuming with everybody coming down pit road that came down, they think maybe they can stretch it. Possibly, or they're just trying to top it off, get a little bit extra weight in that back end. So, folks, who do you got for the win tonight, or who do you think's going to come up with the win for the stage? How about you, Brandon? You got any prediction for the win for the stage?
Win for the stage? Pacey is looking good. I'm gonna go with Pacey to take the stage. But Nick is running good as well. But I'm gonna go with that because y'all put me on the spot last week. I'm not gonna have it again. So I'm gonna stick with Pace.
You gonna stick with Pacey? All right, cool.
Yes, sir.
How about you guys in chat? What are you guys thinking? Who's gonna win this stage? You guys want to comment in the chat and let us know? We'll definitely appreciate that. So Pace car getting into 3 and 4 here. So we're just waiting for him to drop off. Well, do you want to call this restart?
No, sir. Go for it. I'm just watching the master at the work. That's all.
Jessica over on Facebook saying Kevin for the win. All right. Pace car off. Field in control of Nick here. Green flag in the air. Nick with a great jump there. Gonna clear. What was that? Kevin. Kevin was on the outside. Kevin falls back to P3. That's where he was supposed to be at.
Yeah.
So that choose cone rule kind of messes with me a little bit.
Well, he didn't drop back any, so that's good.
Yeah, that is for sure. You got a battle back there for, it looks like, P5 between the 28 of Lane and the 21 of Michael. Lane bleaked out a little bit. Now he's kind of slowing up here. Owen Winkle for the win. Or, excuse me, Winkley.
All right, guys.
Jules Peacock over there on YouTube saying, awesome. All right, well, we got a battle up here. They're 2x2.
They're going for it.
Michael trying to look to that outside. Wow, 42 centered her way up top there. Looked like he was going to send it 3 wide. Looks like he might have decided to go, decided better of it, but he's going to stay on that outside line. I do know the outside line can be the fastest around this track, but it can cost you a lot of time. Right now, we got 3 drivers down on pit road. 2 of them were the 2 drivers involved in the wreck. And Lily in the 18 is down pit road.
Yeah, the tire wearing stuff is going to be a big thing because it's 24-degree banking in the turn, and it's like 15 or something on the actual straights. So it's yeah, if they're gonna run the high line, they're gonna have to push it.
All right, caution coming out here. Let's go back and see what we can see. A couple more drivers getting tore up here. Oh, that was up further.
Well, that's no good.
Well, let's take her to the chopper, see what happened here. Ooh, whoa, whoa. We're gonna back it up a little bit here more. It looked like something happened to the 77 in the trial. Well, he tags the wall, comes in front of the 9. He goes back up and tags the wall again. He's just trying to hold on to it. 77 of John. Oh, he comes down, gets into the 4 a little bit.
4. A little bit, yeah. And that just shoots the 4 down the track.
Yeah.
Slingshots him.
And he tries to come back up. Then the 77 tags his rear quarter, puts him right into the wall.
Yeah, he come across his nose.
And then gets the 06. The 06 catching it.
Oh, Morgan. Oh, Michael Morgan got it.
We got a couple more cars pretty badly damaged here. Well, let's ride on board here with Michael. Alright, we're watching from Michael. Here, coming through the trial. Well, this is at full speed. Looks like he had got loose there, coming off the corner 4. He had to catch it. A lot of drivers losing that car before it tries to come back up. Oh, that's just a hard spot to come back up on. He almost made it through.
That trying to come from flat part of the track to the infield to the steep part of the track is not going to work because you've got 24-degree banking in the straightaway. I screwed my information up earlier. It's 24-degree banking in the straights. So you can just imagine the degrees that it is in the actual turns, because Daytona and Talladega are 30, upwards of 30 something, 6 to upwards of 38 degrees banking. So yeah, this is gonna eat your tires up good.
Well, right now, got John coming back down pit road. Mark on pit road. He may be night done there for him. Not seeing him in the server anymore. So hard to say. Well, yeah, I'm thinking he dropped out. Lily is currently scored 2 laps down. She is back out on track. And we got Rodney and Max, the other 2 drivers on pit road, still trying to get some damage fixed. It's like we got some movers and shakers on who's going to take pit road, or who came down pit road and who didn't. And we got a new race leader. That is Michael Fish in the 21 here, taking over the top spot.
All right. Nice job. We'll see if he can hold it.
So right now, as they run, the top 5 going to be Michael, Jonathan, Kevin, Steven, William. That is your top 5. Got a few new drivers. 55 of Kevin. He's kind of new to the league. Out here racing tonight. And 15 of William. I don't recall. New. Steven is also new. 3. Yep. Lane Myers in the 28. A new driver as well. So good to see new drivers out here. Hopefully for the best. Do enjoy racing these old cars. They're definitely a little bit easier to kind of play around with the setup. But these guys are a fixed setup league, but they are running the open setup. So if you guys are kind of new to iRacing, the open setup was to kind of fight against the speed shops. But you still got to do some tweaking to get all that speed out of them cars. So.
Well, yeah, they give you the fundamentals and the basics and stuff, but it's up to you to get more speed or that 10th or 100th of a second out of your car. Oh yeah, no doubt.
And these
Most definitely.
And these setups are a little bit more freer than the normal fixed setup. So maybe a few drivers struggling with that here tonight.
Yeah, they could be just a tad touch loose, too loose, and just having to wait for the car to come around to the track. Possibly. We'll see. Because we still got a good ways to go.
Yeah.
I mean, we're, what, 18 laps in, so we've got, you know, at least 3/4 of the way to go. So it's going to get good. Here we go.
Green flag in the air. Michael gets a great jump there and pulls over to the top spot. Kevin in the 55 trying to fight Jonathan in the 42 for that second spot. They're side by side there, coming through 1 and 2. Well, let's see if we can get some green flag racing in here tonight. The other driver trying to make a move back there, I believe, is the 9 of Owen. He's looking to try to make some moves. Then you got the 3. Man, he was looking like he was going to go 3 wide. The 3 of Steven. He looked like he was looking to the outside of that 55 car. He's like, yo quiero Taco Bell, man.
Well, he may not like the response with that Taco Bell either. Because this track is not good for 3 wide. It's not going to be very good to you. But you can try it.
There's spots where you can be 3 wide, and there's spots you don't want to be 3 wide, and the tri-oval is one of those spots you do not want to be 3 wide at.
Yes, sir. Because it will end in a bad day.
That is for sure. So right now, the 3 trying to fight to the outside of the 55. It looks like he's finally going to get around him, but it looks quite close to that back bumper of that 15 car. He's trying to chase down that Taco Bell.
He's hungry. He needs a snack. I don't blame him. Go for it, Bubba. You know.
Owen and Kevin back there also fighting for position. As they come off corner 2.
Yeah, everybody's running good, not, you know, doing dirty moves or anything like that. So this is a really good, exciting race.
A 15 of Williams gonna drop 3 spots there from that one lap down to 6th. As they're looking 3 wide once again. We got a battle for the race lead. New race leader here. Jonathan takes over the top spot down the backstretch. Can he hold on to it? Well, I'm thinking tire wear is starting to show because you got Pacey and Nick. But
there.
Yeah,
they're stuck there.
They're coming quick.
They're trying to get there.
24 laps in. We do got stage coming at lap 40, so they're all trying to find that spot. Oh, the 21 of Michael Fish tagging the wall there.
The wall a little bit. Yeah, touch the wall just a hair, and everybody goes around him. They can't do that. You're scrubbing the speed off yourself.
Contact some more between the 21 and the 9. Trying to stay off of him. He's probably got some front end damage after tagging the wall. The 06 tagging the wall back behind there.
Everybody's wanting to tag the wall. Guess one does it. Everybody's got to do it now.
They're being the wall bangers.
Yeah.
New race leader, Nick Hapiak, down the back chute. With Pacey right behind him in tow. Along with Jonathan in the 42. So top 3 kind of checking out there. We're gonna jump back
Yeah.
there to that race. Man, they are getting crazy back there. Still 2x2 back here, battling for this 5th spot.
Yeah, Nick's gonna try to, make a two in a row. Well, we'll see if he can. Oh, here we go.
Oh, 21 of
And
Michael
the
gets
20
way loose there, coming off a 2. Got a little bit too early on that loud pedal.
And almost like he had just a touch bit of help from the 55 there, but I'm not quite sure.
New race leader, Pacey out front, getting around Nick for the lead. So top 2 kind of breaking away here.
Yeah, and they're coming up on lap traffic as well. So that's going to add a little bit of controversy to the filing of things.
Well, right now, Owen in the 9 and Kevin in the 55 are fighting for position. Oh, the 55 tags the wall. He's able to keep it going. The 15 blinking in and out, going blinky, blinky.
Yeah. I think his light bulb needs to be replaced. It's going out. Get you another.
Owen now trying to work to the outside on 1 and 2 down the backstretch to get around the 55. I think he does it. The 55 may have some damage there. He's slow on the bottom there.
Yeah, he's not keeping up with pace. No, he dropped off.
He's dropping down, hitting pace, or hitting pit road.
Hitting pace road, yeah, I understand. I got you. I understand exactly what you're talking about.
Owen on the back bumper of Stefan in the 3. Or excuse me, Steven. I get stuck on names.
Hey, it sounds more, professional. It sounds a little more regal, we'll say. A little more blue-bloodish.
Owen getting around Steven and taking over that 4 spot. Nick out front now in the 6 car. Has taken back to the lead over Pacey. Wonder if these two are swapping back and forth, just trying to work on fuel saving maybe. But it's still a hornet's nest from about 4th on back.
Oh, it's definitely a hornet's nest. And I don't want to be involved in that hornet's nest. I don't like them. I would do my best to get out of there.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. Oh, and almost tagging the wall there through 3 4, running that high line. Lily in the 18, she is scored 2 laps down, and she's looking to try to maybe get her lap back the hard way as the 15 gets loose there off the corner, and he's going to drop a few positions back.
But Lily's doing good to get her lap back and everything. I believe she might be able to do it too. Because, Michael Morgan was the lucky dog last week that he was 2 laps down, and then right at the end of the stage he caught the lucky dog award. So she could do it as well.
Yep,
we'll see.
Definitely a possibility. Right now, Lily and Kevin are the only ones 2 laps down. Everybody else multiple laps down.
Okay, so they don't have to worry about another driver besides them two that could take the lucky dog from them. So, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
If I was her, what now?
Looked like somebody got twitchy sideways there going into the corner, but they were able to keep it under them.
Well, that's good. '28 looks like he wants to drop a little low in the turns. Come up behind Lily.
Well, that is a good tire saving strategy to drop kind of low there.
He's the only one I've really seen really do that aggressively like that. So he may have the inside track on something. You never know. We'll just have to see.
Well, if you want to save tires, the inside usually the place where you want to be.
Right, because isn't it the shortest way around the track? And plus, you straighten out the turns. You don't have to turn. You're not scrubbing as much speed as well.
I know, it kind of depends on how you're driving the car, that is for sure. But usually the best place to save tires is be on the bottom side and be nice and smooth. But
Right.
Do you know, up on the high side there in 3 and 4 is the fastest way around. Usually the bottom side in 1 and 2 is pretty faster than the top. As we're watching
Right.
Jimmy and Steven, excuse me. Keep on wanting to call him
Steven, it's okay.
Steven.
Hey, if that's what you go with for at the first saying it, then go with it. Don't try to, correct it. Just go with it. It's okay.
Well, the sad part is I asked him what his name was to make sure it was, and I'm messing it up.
Well, you may have already had it in your head, like, oh, I think it's pronounced this way, and it's just stuck. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist.
Yeah, that's what
I don't know.
usually happens.
I'm just saying that I've been around a bunch of people a long, long time and heard them talk and things, so that's what I have picked up over the years.
Lily doing a good job picking her way through the traffic, even though she is 2 laps down. She has been making moves when everybody else is starting to make little mistakes here and there. Now she's looking to try to get around the 94, so she is trying to get one of her laps back the hard way. She's got a long ways to make up. And we got a new race leader, Pacey, out front, but Nick looking to the inside here. Not able to do it, but they're going to fall back in line. Top 2 checking out. They got about 4 seconds over 3rd place. That is Jonathan in the 42. Jonathan opening up about 2-second gap over Owen in the 9 car. As they are just after Owen, it's almost a line of cars. They got a conga line going on.
Yeah, they're single stacked in this one. Because the running too wide through the tri-open and the turns, you can do it. It's just not good for your car, and you're not going to advance much position with that.
So battle for the stage win here between Pacey and Nick. Who's going to come across with the line? Looks like Pacey's going to hold on to it here at lap 40. Not sure exactly when they will call caution, but caution is out. So our top 5 for the stage is going to go Pacey, Nick, Jonathan, Owen, Jimmy, Lane. Oh, wow, that's top 6. And then Steven, William, Brian, Jacob. That is your top 10. So, guess might as well finish it out to the 10th, right?
Might as well. Might as well. Okay, Pacey didn't make me look like an idiot this time. Thank you, Pacey. So, okay, cool.
So Pacey coming home with the stage win. Looks like had one driver stretch the fuel here. It looks like it's the 15. Showing last time he was on pit road was 41 laps ago.
Wow.
The same with the 28. Yeah. So they were able to stretch it quite a ways. A lot further than I thought they were going to.
Yeah. I mean, you've got both of those running, they didn't pit here at all for fuel. So you can make it. You can make the stage runs with fuel, I believe.
Well,
they may be taking that into consideration as well. Who knows? I have no earthly idea.
Well,
I'm just guessing.
Everybody else was around 33 is the highest, so that was kind of surprising to see those guys up that high.
Well, I guess they had a real good tailwind, or they had some, super secret bearings that didn't resist anything, or I don't know. You never know.
Looks like Pacey wins the race off. Nick coming on 2nd, Owen 3rd, and Jonathan 4th there coming off pit road.
Nice.
Definitely looks like everybody coming down pit road this time getting tires and fuel.
Get them all restacked and packed in, and we can get the green flags going again.
Looks like we got a few drivers going to get that waiver around, try to get one of their laps back. A lot of drivers right there in front of Pacey, multiple laps down. Kevin in the 55 is only 1 lap, or if he gets his lap, takes the wave around, gets a lap back, he will only be 1 lap down. So he may have to short pit here. But nope, he peels off and comes down pit road. Other two, John and Rodney, both being in early accidents, got a lot of damage. They are multiple laps down, and they are just trying their best to stay with the rest, right?
Yeah, doing what they can. Yeah, just a little tidbit of useless information for people that are listening and watching. That the actual lights on the track are a reflective lighting, and on the actual real track and stuff, it's a reflective light. There are no light bulbs over the track, so you don't have shadows or shades or anything like that with a bulb setup. It's a reflective setup and everything. It's really actually pretty cool. I've never seen that on a track. I was like, wow, okay, you can use reflections to light up things. Okay, cool. And then they got into the specifics of why, shades, shadowing, not being able to tell your depths and things like that. It's like, aha, I understand why. But there's just a little, useless info and everything I had to throw out there. I've been waiting. I've been sitting on that one for about a week.
Wow, cool. Well, that's kind of cool. I didn't know that about that.
Yeah, just useless information. I have no other time to do anything, so hey. Might as well get some facts.
Yeah, that is for sure. So, well, as the pace car comes back around, I'm sure this is going to be lights off. They're going to be double filing up here, figuring out which way they want to rock and roll. So, what do you guys got for the win here in the chat? Who do you think's going to come home with the win for tonight? We have had a few people chime in. How about you? You got an idea, Brandon, who you think's going to come home with the win?
Man, I think I'm still going to stick with my boy Pacey. He's running really good and not falling off as quickly or as much as other drivers and stuff. And he seems to be, fairly consistent as well. But I think Nick's got something for him though. But we'll just have to see. But I'm gonna lean into Pacey here.
All right, cool. Jessica on Facebook saying Nick. Cool. All right,
nice. Awesome.
Well, when these guys get ready to go green flag here, we're gonna go ahead and do a little get loud, crank her up type of deal. See some different screenshots here.
You gotta crank her up every now and then.
Oh, yeah.
Clear the hearing out just enough.
That's for sure, especially since we're at Charlotte, America's home for racing.
Yes, sir. 2,400 acres of excitement. And I believe the stands can hold like 160,000 people. So, yeah, it's a good time.
Cool.
All right. There you go.
All right. Here we go. We're going to crank her up here for you, folks.
Green flag.
Well, these guys are definitely getting with it out there. Working all over the track, trying to figure out where to go. Right now, Nick out front, but he's got a host of cars right on his rear bumper trying to figure out where to go.
They're knocking on the back door. Now, whether he answers that door or bolts it shut is up to him. You might want to brick it up, bolt it shut, and put some dressers and stuff in front of it, looks like. If you're going to stop these guys.
Lane in the 28 has made his move up to P2 and trying to hold on to it as he's got Michael in the 21 trying to fight for him, or fight to the inside. Now Lane now trying to look for the outside of Nick for that top spot. Everybody's still in a tight pack here. Oh, tree wide there. Michael splits him tree wide and holds on to it. He's trying to work it. There's three wide down the backstretch. Who's going to back out?
His half out of the middle. He's taking his half out of the middle.
Nick in the 6 backs out of that one. I don't blame him on that one. But it looks like it's going to be Lane at the line, going to take over the top spot. Michael in the 21 now trying to work to the inside, gets it around. Lane in the 28 takes over the top spot. Lane in the 28
He's working
now.
his way. He's working his way up. He's doing good. And I'm not familiar with this driver or anything. He's doing a good job. Nice job.
Well, at the line that time, Michael took over the top spot, but he got Lane in that 28 looking to the bottom side, trying to get around him.
Yeah, if you're looking, it's either Michael Lane, Lane or Michael. It keeps swapping so frequently that either one can take it.
That is for sure. Pretty exciting racing right there. Right now, Michael able to open up about a car length over Lane in the 28.
But you got Owen coming up too. He's closing the gap a little bit on William and Lane and Michael.
William there was looking to the inside of Lane down through 1 and 2, but wasn't able to capitalize. Lane now looking back to the inside of Michael. Not able to capitalize there with that topside momentum. Michael able to pull back to the front. The 15 of William now working to the inside of Lane, trying to take over that second spot.
Yeah. Yeah, Pacey has fallen back a few spots now. So he needs to regroup and get his stuff together again and try it again.
Going in the 9th. Oh! Little contact there. The 15 got loose. The 15 comes back across. Tags the 9. The 15 spinning there. No caution yet.
No caution? What?
No caution coming out. Which kind of surprised, to be honest with you, on that one.
That's weird.
But that started coming out of 4 with the 15 of Williams getting, looked like he tagged the wall, then tried to save it, and then him and Owen in the 9 making contact there. Owen able to keep her going.
That was all she wrote.
That is for sure. So Owen dropping from 3rd spot all the way back to 12th there. Tail end of the longest line. Or tail end of the field.
Yeah, he's at the back of the pack now, but he didn't mess anything up, it didn't look like. So he can, scrub his tires off a little bit, get back in it, and continue the hunt for the win.
Well, we're kind of watching the battle here for, I believe, I'm not sure what position that is. Oh, we're watching on board with Kevin right now. He is currently 2 laps down, but he's kind of leading this other pack here after that contact up front.
Right?
Oh, somebody in the 42. He put her 2 wide back there. Or not 2 wide, 3 wide. He made it work for him. He might be under some desperation mode here, trying to get some time back to the leaders since the caution didn't come out.
If your car can handle it and it'll hold, then You know, why not push it to the ragged edge? Oh, we got a little 42's running up on him a little bit. He pulled up on him quick.
Out front, Nick takes over the top spot. So he got to sneak around the two drivers that were up front there and take over the top spot again. And Pacey right there behind him. He's trying to figure out a way around him. Pacey trying to work to the inside of Michael. It looked like the 98 back there got a little loose coming off corner exit, but able to keep her under control and keep on rolling.
That's always good.
Owen in the 28, still holding on to that P2 spot. Pacey right behind him with Michael Fish in that 4 spot. Nick out front. Got about a 2 to 3 car length over these guys right now. And everybody running in several different lines here. Coming through with 3 and 4.
Yeah, there's at least 2 to 3, possibly 4 different lines that I feel these guys are going to start running here next 25 to 30 laps. When it gets closer to the end, they're going to start pushing it more and more, I believe, because they're already pushing it now.
Yeah, definitely. They are pushing it. Right now, we got a battle for P2 and a battle for P5 there. Right now, we're watching the battle between Lane and Pacey. And back behind us, there is a battle between Owen and Jonathan, along with Steven. So 3-car battle there for that P5 spot. Pacey getting around, taking over that 3rd spot. Nick's still out front. We're going to jump back to that battle back there. Right now, Jonathan out in front of Steven in the 3. Owen falling back to that P7 spot. It's like the 98 and the 18. The 18 of Lily is currently 1 lap down, working her way around the guy. She is doing her best to stay that 1 lap down, because if a caution comes out, she will be the lucky dog and be back on that lead lap.
Yeah, she still has another caution to come out and stuff, so I believe she'll be all right. I believe she's going to be okay.
Right now, watching the battle between Jacob and Brian. Jacob in the 98, Brian in the 71. The 71 getting around him. A couple of people lapped down. There's the 17 of Rodney staying low, as everybody trying to drive around on that top side.
Yeah, Rodney's doing the nice gentleman racing thing, is staying low and staying out the way. That's commendable.
Owen in the 9 coming down pit road. So maybe trying to short pit it to maximize the tires, or just to undercut these leaders.
It could be. He could be short pitting it. Who knows? Because there's so many different strategies you can pull to win here that it's crazy. Not everybody has to do the same exact thing, you know, at the same exact moment, which is great. That keeps us fans and stuff guessing.
That is for sure. So now,
Because I'm going to be a fan first. That's what I like to do.
So
If I'm not a fan of it, I don't need to be with it.
So now we got Owen and Lily, only 2 drivers down 1 lap. So we're kind of watching the battle up front here between Nick and Pacey.
They're going after it. They're definitely going to go after it. And I don't feel that any dirty driving or any kind of, like goofy moves or anything are going to take into account whether Nick or Pacey win here. Just by the way they are, the way they drive, yeah, I don't see that.
So Michael Morgan in the 06 along with the 17 of Rodney, working around some other drivers that are on the lead lap. These two are laps down, and maybe just trying to get one of their laps back the hard way. Looks like Michael pitted about 6 laps ago along with Rodney. So they got some fresh tires. So right now we're kind of seeing the difference between these two. Between fresh tires and old tires. Everybody else has got about 26 to 27 laps on their tires. Owen's got the freshest set right now.
Yeah, and doesn't Lane have the oldest set, it looks like?
Well, everybody on the lead lap still is on the same pit strategy right now.
Okay.
So Nick to the top spot up there. You got Rodney trying to work around him here. So like I said, you guys are seeing the big difference between fresh tires and old tires. Quite a bit faster.
Rodney's moving. Rodney is moving good on some of these guys. So that is a crazy fact that, okay, the only difference is the tires. That's the only differences.
Right now, Rodney's running in the low 30s. Pacey and Nick are running in the mid 31s.
Yep. So you can just, you add tenths and hundredths of a second up over, multiple laps, and there's you a full 2 or 3 laps at the end.
Michael Morgan trying to work his way around. He's trying to get one of his laps back the hard way.
Well, he's got some other competition to get a lap back as well, because he's not the only one that needs another lap back. So he's going to have some competition with that.
That is for sure. So clicked on Jonathan here. He has been rim riding. Oh, caution coming out.
I know, man.
Let's see if we can't figure out who that is. Uh-oh. That looked like that might have been a bad one.
I didn't catch that one. Oh.
Oh.
Now we're at.
So it looks to be between the 77 of John and the 9 of Owen.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Owen's catching the left rear quarter panel.
Yeah. He came down just a little bit and caught him.
A 77 hard into that outside wall. He does a barrel roll.
He goes, look, Ma, no hands. Mm-hmm.
That is for sure. Let's ride on board here with John with this caution. Here they are coming down the backstretch. John kind of running the middle line.
Yeah.
There's the contact. There's a little more contact. So there was a little contact early. Woo!
Not too much.
Man, that made me a little dizzy. I don't know about you.
I'm not a roller coaster person. I was gonna say I don't really like roller coasters ever. I never get on them. So that whole view, if I'm not actually in the car, then yeah, I can't watch it. That's too much going.
I hear you on that one. That is.
Yeah,
not much for roller coasters or things that twist you upside down or inside out.
I mean, I can jump in a swimming pool and be turned all around and stuff and be just fine. It's just I can't do it up in the air or strapped in a seat. Never have. Never. No, not me.
Well, close race there off pit road, and I'm thinking maybe Nick got it, but I'm not 100% sure.
I almost think Pacey got it. Almost. But it had to have been, hundredths of a second, if not like millimeters, because it was so close.
So with this latest caution coming out, majority of the drivers have came down pit road. One driver that has stayed out is the 21 car. Michael Fish, he's got 33 laps on his tires. Yeah, I'm not sure what his strategy is here on this.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, old tires, we've seen a major difference between the two. No, he was probably just trying to get a lap led here. Rodney coming down.
Oh, okay.
And I believe the 18 of Lily
Gonna get
is
her
back
Gonna
out on the lead lap.
Ah, good job. Nice.
So she has been working hard trying to get back on the lead lap. Going in the 9. Trying to get one of his laps back here. Owen did come down pit road 11 laps ago. So probably when he went down pit road, he lost that lap and he's just trying to get it back.
Yeah, before he doesn't have a chance to. Oh, they're bumping in the back there, guys. All right.
Well,
Back it up a little bit.
75 laps down, so we got about 25 laps left here. Probably going to go green with about 24 to 23 laps here to go. This could be an interesting race. A lot of drivers going to have some fresh stickers, so it's going to be a lot of pushing. So wonder if tire wear is going to be a factor here. Usually about 20 laps is all you get out of the tires, and then they start giving up pretty good.
They're gonna get all the good they can out of these tires. they're gonna push it for all they can. That's for sure.
Looks like the 42
Swung in and the
94.
Yeah. All right, fellas. Yeah.
Coming down pit road.
It's okay.
Well, they're topping off with fuel, maybe trying to figure out, get a little extra fuel for that maybe green, white checkered.
Possibly. That mean that they don't have a larger size hoses and stuff like the old NASCAR racers used to do, or have hollow roll bar in their car where you can store extra fuel in. I've heard about that as well. Yeah, you can't really quite do that, with this.
Old Buddy Baker car is what you're probably talking about.
Yes.
Had the fuel line going through the cage.
Mm-hmm. or I can't remember exactly who or when exactly it was, but I believe that they had part of the fuel cage actually as a container for fuel. Like you sealed off one end of the pipe and then you filled it with fuel and had a either a pressure line or drain line or something like that. I've seen that as well. It's like, man, y'all, wow, okay, do anything to win. I understand. But you can't do that now.
Just trying to get that extra fuel. Pace car off.
All right, guys, let's go. Well, it's a pace truck, but yeah, okay. It's cool.
Green flag in the air, and here we go once again. Nick with a great jump.
Wow, that was a real good jump. Wow. Nice.
Pacey right there behind him. Those two gonna break away here. Steven in the 3, trying to work his way up to P3, and he got a battle also for the lead. Pacey to the inside, and Nick to the outside. That's Steven in the 3 getting around, takes over that 3rd spot. He gets around lane in that 28 car. Uh-oh, little blinky there.
Yeah.
Oh, the 98 looked like he was flirting with that wall there. Well, the top two drivers fighting side by side. That's allowing everybody behind them to catch that draft and suck them right back up to the rear bumper. At the line, Nick holds on to the lead. Lane back up to that P3 spot, but he's looking for P2, maybe looking for P1. They're coming out corner number 2.
Uh-oh. He's going after it.
He can throw a blanket over about, what is that? 8 cars up front here. As the 15 now working on that high side, trying to get up there. The 15 of Williams coming back after having that issue down the front stretch and has worked his way back into the top 5 with Lane on the 28 trying to work to the outside of Nick for that P1 spot. The 42 back there of Jonathan bobbing and weaving trying to figure out a way around these guys. The 3 of Steven looked like he was gonna go 3 wide. It's a little bit better.
It's okay. You'll get it right. It's okay.
Michael Fish in that 21 looked like he was going to try to put her 3 wide coming out of corner number 2. That's where the track really tightens up there, is when you're coming out of the corner onto the straightaways. The car naturally just wants to push straight up to that wall.
Wants to almost what we call snowplow, just can't turn it, nothing. Just keep going straight. But we've got a good...
contact!
Here we go.
The 15 got loose, came across, got the 21, and we got a 5 cars involved in this one.
Oh, man, I collected quite a few of them. Wow.
All right, let's go back there and check it out.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
So the 15 tags the wall, comes back across, tags the 21. Yeah. 42 barely gets through. The 99 and 71 involved in that one.
38 got it. Yeah.
Lily in the 18 looks like she was involved as well. Wow. Multiple car pileup here.
Anyway, I thought we were doing so good, too. I thought.
Well, we're going to ride aboard here with Lily. She sees that stuff happening. She drops down to the bottom, and then they come back up the track. Nowhere for her to go, and ouch. Rodney with some major damage.
She did not have a chance. At all. That is for sure.
Watching this wreck one more time here, coming out of 2. It started from 3rd place. 15 tagging the wall. It's into the 21 once again. This is at full speed. Oh, Rodney hits that wall hard. Did you see that 17 car pop up and go straight back to the outside?
He just popped up and bam, gone.
So a lot of drivers down pit road. Looks like only one that did not decide to come down pit road is Lane in the 28. So everybody decided to go the opposite of what the leader did, it looks like.
Yeah, sometimes that can work, but then again, sometimes you could really shoot yourself in the foot. Because there's a reason he's the leader. I'm just, just my opinion. There's reasoning for things. Now, what the reasoning is, I have no idea.
So 17 laps to go. Still under yellow here after that last caution. At least 6 cars involved in that caution. Taking out a lot of good drivers here tonight.
Oh, yeah. Taking out a lot of good talent and drivers.
Michael coming back down pit road, get some more damage fixed. Now there's a car out there looking like a modified. That is the 72
Oh yeah.
of Max. He was involved in an early caution, so he is back out on the track. He's currently scored 71 laps down, so he's been out trying to get that damage fixed for quite a while.
From the first caution, it sounds like, at least, I think.
Yeah. I believe he
What it
was
sounds like.
involved in that first or second caution, and he's out there looking like a modified, but hey, gotta give him some props here. He's back out on track.
Got to give him credit for not giving up and saying, forget it. You know, I'm done and stuff. So, yeah. Most definitely. Props to him. Good job.
Well, right now, as it sits, we have 9 drivers still on the lead lap. Maybe 10. 10 drivers,
Okay.
looks like. As it looks like lights going off on the pace truck. Yeah, we got 10 drivers still on the lead lap here.
Nice.
Lily in the 18. And Michael Fisher, the last two there. They were also involved in that wreck, so it might be trying to get some work done and trying to stay on that lead lap.
Quite possibly.
A 28 of Lane in control of the field here with 15 laps to go. Current track temp is 66 degrees. Wow. That's a pretty cool temp. for track
Yeah,
temp.
that's a quite crisp temperature.
I don't think I've ever seen a track temp that low, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I've run, personally in, 40, 50 degree, 30 degree weather, but the track temp was, at least 70 something, 80 something degrees.
Oh, pace truck ducking off here. We're going to take him up to Barney. Lane getting in that restart zone. And he's gone.
Green flag, let's go.
Lane struggling with that restart there. You got about 9 drivers there under a blanket here off the restart. Nick in the 6, gonna try to pull out front. The 28 of Lane was on the older set of tires, and the tires are showing 14 laps
Most definitely.
versus 4. So that 10 laps, major difference here as you're watching him free fall here from the front to about 4th here. At the line, he was scored P3. Nick out front with Jonathan in that 2nd spot. Then you got the 94 of Jimmy trying to work for that P4 spot. Lane may be able to fight back after warming up those tires a little bit after the restart. But I'm kind of concerned about his tires. I don't know about you.
Most definitely tires. That's what's going to win this race or cost you the race. And they're getting all bunched up here, too.
42.
Most definitely.
42 and a 28 fighting there for that 2nd spot. So 28 tries to work to the outside and gets done. Hitting into that P2 spot again. Now these guys that did get those tires, they got about 2 laps before they get those tires warmed back up.
And then they'll start making some moves.
The 28 of Lane going blinky blinky.
Blinking there for a second, but it's okay. He's back. We're good.
Getting a little bit of push there from Steven in the 3 car on that outside line. Steven trying to get him to go. He's like, get a going, bro. I want to go. Oh, Pacey looks like gets loose there. I think that's
Shot out
Pacey.
to the middle like a rubber band. Yeah, I believe that was Pacey, yeah.
Yeah, Pacey goes through the infield, saves it, keeps her going. But that's
Nice
going to
job.
drop him back here off the front pack.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt him a lot. And that was my pick too. Man. But I can't be biased. I cannot be biased.
So your top two is Nick and Jonathan. Then we got Wayne and Steven fighting for that third spot. Steven in the 3, working on that bottom side. Now here's where the fresh tires are starting to show a little bit more speed.
Yeah, you've got the 28 coming up on the 3 and stuff. He may be able to hold him off, but the 28's running hot. Well, he's losing spots, but if he gets his tires wore in good, then he'll be able to hang and proceed up. But not right now.
Well, after getting that heat cycle through those, he is doing his best trying to hold on to it. Pacey back to the back bumper of the 94 of Jimmy. After his little slide through the infield.
His little slideshow.
Pacey makes his way around him. Got to give it to Lane, though, in that 28. He is holding on pretty good as we got a battle up front for the race lead. Between Nick and Jonathan, down the back chute they go. Jonathan looks to the inside, Nick to the outside, trying to hold him down there, pinch him down there, coming off the corner. Still side by side at the line. That's going to still be Nick. Just barely, by only a couple hundredths of a second. With 6 laps to go, these two are battling here for the race lead.
Yeah, we're under 10 to go. All right. Yeah, they're gonna start pushing it more and more now. I have a feeling.
Jonathan pushes up just ever so slightly, but Nick gives him the room. Pretty good battle here.
That's good, real racing and stuff. Not one trying to, mess over the other or do anything goofy, but 2 drivers running door to door, rubbing paint, tire marks, not wanting to get out and fight or anything. Letting the driving and cars do the talking. That's racing.
At the line, the top 2 get nose to tail. You got Pacey back there trying to fight for that 3rd spot. Trying to keep Steven behind him in that 3 car. So Nick and Jonathan out front. Pacey up to 3rd. Steven in 4th. And Owen in that 9 car in that 5th spot. With 4 laps to go. Going to be 3 here at the line.
Then we've got Jimmy Munch behind him, and then Vince Panofsky, and then Lane right behind them. So if the front group can mess it up, these guys will be there to execute and capitalize on it, I feel.
Definitely believe you're right. So right now, battle up front, probably the most interesting right now, between Nick and Jonathan in the 42. Jonathan trying to look to the outside of Nick. Not able to make anything work yet. Do got a battle here for that 5th spot, or 6th spot, I think. 5th or 6th. 2 laps to go. Can we make it to the white flag?
These guys up front are trying to get around each other, but Nick's holding it.
Right,
he's holding Jonathan off.
White flag in the air this time by the race is official no matter what.
Oh, yep. Anything happens now, it's a call. It's called.
Jimmy in the 94 did move up to P5. Does Jonathan have anything for Nick?
I don't know. I don't think he does.
Got a battle for P3 back there. Jonathan sends her in deep. He makes contact.
He makes contact with him. Oh, but Nick holds it. Nick holds it. He cook it. He's got it.
Nick comes across with the win.
Nice job, Nick. Good job, Bubba.
Pacey
That
ends
was a
up
little
holding
sketchy.
off for P3 over Steven
Good.
in that 3 car. So, wow,
Good
what a
job,
race.
Pacey. Good job, Pacey. You didn't make me eat my words too bad. It's okay. I'll take it. But that was a little sketchy coming to the to the last flag, man. I mean, jeez. That last hit at the end, that could have really messed up the day.
Yeah, but Nick coming home with the win, and Jonathan in the 42 coming in P2, Pacey in P3. So, folks, we're going to run through your finishing order here real quick for you guys while we're trying to run down the race.
First, Nick Hapiak. Second, Jonathan Adams. Third, Pacey Wygant. Fourth, Stephen Oberstadt. Fifth, Jimmy Monch. Sixth, Owen Winkley. Seventh, Vince Borowski. Eighth, Elaine Myers. Ninth, Lily Sharp. 10th, Michael Fish. 11th, Michael Morgan. 12th, William Crow. 13th, Jacob Fortino. 14th, Brian Earhart. 15th, John Hapiak. 16th, Rodney Ayers. 17th, Kevin. 18th, Max Merritt. 19th, Mark Morton.
And I think Nick has been working on his burnout. That's what it looked like and what it sounds like.
Hold up, I think I accidentally hit stream.
It's all good.
The heck? Alright. Well, we still got something at least. We're going to try to run down our third place finisher here, Pacey. Well, Pacey, congratulations with your P3 finish here tonight.
Oh, thank you.
How was that trip through the infield?
Bumpy. Very, very bumpy. I'm not sure how I saved that.
Well, good
But
recovery.
it was a good save.
Oh, thank you. It was a really fun save. It definitely is not optimal, though. I'll tell you that much.
But it looked great from our perspective. Yours, it may not have been that great, but this was awesome. That's all
Hey.
matters.
At least that trip through the infield wasn't the trip to the care center, so.
Yes, correct. That's correct. Most definitely.
Well, how'd you feel about this race here tonight?
It was fun. The wake with these cars is really, really big. So when you get behind somebody, it's really hard to pass, especially with this at Charlotte it being so one line. But if you could conserve enough in the beginning of the run, you could then take that over towards the longer run. So that's pretty much what the whole idea of the night was. And I was just watching everybody fly around on the short run, and then I was trying to just keep it steady for the long run, and it worked out for the most part. Just caught a bad caution there at the end, kind of messed with the race a little bit, but all in all, it's a really good, fun race, and congrats to Hapiak and Adams for the first and second.
Well, is there anybody you'd like to thank here tonight?
Every single driver that showed up tonight making this Bolt's highest attended race of all time. It's been a struggle the past couple seasons trying to get drivers over here, and I think we got a good group of guys now, and we're going to continue to build on them. A shout out to Rodney, shout out to you and Brandon up in the booth for broadcasting this each and every week. My fiance for always watching. Aries Designs being on the car tonight. Got to thank Mickey Mouse too. He rides with me every week now, thanks to Rodney.
Gotta have a mascot.
Right?
Got to.
Shout out to PBR Racing. It's a great team over there, and we got a good group of guys over there as well. So,
All right, well, congratulations with your P3 finish here tonight. We'll hopefully talk to you on the next one, man.
all right.
Congratulations, Pace.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to bring in Jonathan in the 42. Jonathan, great finish here tonight. Going to bring up home P2. Did you feel like you had anything there for Nick at the end?
I definitely did. I'm not totally used to the how the dirty air affects the cars, or these cars specifically. It just didn't really get used to it, and it kind of definitely affected the end of the race. I did have a lot of fun battling with him at the end, though, but I definitely felt like I had something for him. I just didn't execute it properly.
Well, definitely congratulations with your P2 finish here tonight. Kind of talk us through your race a little bit.
Knew the first little portion of the race was going to be a little bit short, so I knew once Nick and Pacey took tires, I was thinking an extra set would come in handy down the road a little bit. It didn't really pan out the way I wanted it to, but still ended up getting second out of it. Kind of wish that I went on their strategy instead of the one I went on, but it was always a gamble to leave it with one set of tires instead of not at the very end.
Yeah, that is for sure. So, well, is there anybody you'd like to thank here tonight?
Well, I want to thank Pacey for the invitation to this wonderful league. I had a lot of fun, I had to say. A lot of great battles, especially the one at the end. Just gotta shout him out for getting me in here. And I want to thank my boy Steven Oberstadt, obviously, for being there. He may not have gotten a podium, but he won in our hearts. So, and I also want to shout out Ralph. Go Ralph. Thou shalt not be named. But yeah.
All right, cool. Well, Brandon, do you got any questions for him here?
No, welcome to the league. Good run. I'm glad you had fun, and hopefully we can, get you in the winner's circle one of these days, and bring some other individuals here to watch. But yeah, good job, man. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, well, congratulations, Jonathan, with your P2 finish here tonight, and we'll hopefully talk to you on the next one.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you have a good one.
All right.
All right, we're going to try to find a race winner here, Nick.
Oh, just get ready for him. He's going to be all over it because he's a twofer.
Well, congratulations, Nick, here with your second victory here in the Bolt Racing League. Back to back here for you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Man, after being so hard to win the first one, I'm like, man, I don't know when I'm going to win another one. I did not think it was going to be tonight, but I will take it. That's for sure. Especially going without a win for so long, it feels good to go back to back. This old fart still got it, I guess.
Oh wait, no, you ain't old. Just saying. But good job, Nick. Dude, I hate to say it, but you're my lucky charm. I'm not gonna call a race if you ain't in it, or at least up in the front row. I'm just saying. I don't know if you feel that way or not, but I do.
Well, kind of talk us through your race here tonight a little bit.
Well, I didn't get the pole. I missed the pole just by a fraction. It was like 3/100ths of a second I missed it by. I really wanted that because I knew track position was important, and running the bottom was key to really save your tires. And so I decided, you know what, I'm going to try and go hard here at the beginning, solidify the top spot. And I got a little overzealous with the tire saving, and Pacey got by. And it's so hard to, once your tires aren't fresh anymore, it's so hard to pass on the inside. And he did an awesome job defending the outside and got the stage win. So I'm like, all right, well, now I know what to do if I'm the leader at the end. And luckily I was the leader at the end. I wasn't in the offense. I was more defense. So I knew I had to cover that outside. And I thought that 42 was going to get me there going into 3. I kind of backed it down a little bit early to make sure I could get a good run off. And next thing I know, he is door to door with me, and I kind of panicked a little bit, but it worked. It worked out. So that was a fun race overall. We had a lot of good battles for the lead. A few different people led a decent chunk of this race, so it was fun. I had to work my way through the pack. I got the lead. It was all around a lot of fun. So can't wait for next week. I'm gonna try and go for 3 in a row.
Well, there you go. So, is there anybody you'd like to thank here tonight?
Again, just Rodney and Pacey for letting me run here. I really, really, really enjoy running this league. I love this car. Everybody is overall pretty respectful on the racetrack. And everybody just got a good attitude all the time, and it does a lot. It makes it a lot. It's having fun with you. So thanks to them. Shout out to you guys in the booth for putting it all on. I appreciate what you guys do. And my sponsor too, myself, the Juicyspydr Gaming and Michael Morgan. We've been working hard on that. So if you're into gaming, check us out. We're on YouTube and TikTok. It's Juicyspydr Gaming. Just look for the white and green JS. That's us.
Cool.
Just one quick thing. Just one quick thing. Take me through that last bit of contact right before the flag, right before the checker flag. What was your thought? Like, this is not good, or oh man, I got this, or I just want curiosity.
Well, do you want before or after I ripped my chair?
Well,
I
from the
up
beginning of it,
really
you know.
I went in turn 3 and I'm like, well, I know he's gonna dive bomb.
Yeah.
Because you have to at that point.
Right, that's the only chance you got.
And I heard him lift, and I'm like, all right, we should be okay. And we got kind of into each other's door there, which was no big deal. It didn't really upset my car. It was the second one where it was left rear. That one made me nervous.
Yeah,
good. But I could hear him lifting, so I know he was trying to stay off, and he wasn't trying to. I could definitely hear him off the throttle. And I think what happened is when we hit doors, it over-rotated his nose a little bit and then hooked back. But overall, I mean, there for about a quarter of a second, my heart sunk, but
it was a good save.
I realized I was still going straight and in the right direction, I started getting happy again.
Yeah.
So
y'all did good. It made us kind of breathe there for a second, but so you're telling me now your racing seat has a permanent crease in it almost?
Yeah, it's
almost.
It's very form fitting.
It's a little creased. Sure. Okay, good, because that holds you in too.
Yes,
that's awesome. That's great. That just a little quick thing I wanted to ask. That's all. Sorry.
All right.
Go ahead.
Well, congratulations, Nick, with your second win here tonight. So hopefully we'll see you again next week. If not, best wishes to you on the next race.
Yep.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
You take care.
You too.
All right, Brandon, final thoughts on the race.
It was awesome. It was a really good race. I had more fun this go around and stuff, but I can only imagine what's to come for the future of things. Just saying. I hope I didn't do too bad.
Well, congratulations to our top 5. That is Nick, Jonathan, Pacey, Steven, and Jimmy. I do want to give a shout out to Lily in the 18. She had a great recovery after going several laps down. And it looks like our biggest mover is going to be Jimmy Munch. Or Munch. From 19th to 5th. So up 14 positions. So great job on his part.
He was coming forward.
So want to thank you all for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. This is going to be Eric and Brandon signing off for Eric's Wacky Racing. You guys take care, and we'll see you on the next one.